Well, a California wildfire destroys yet another town. A firefighter rescues the Stars and Stripes, and a rescued Ursid escapes once again. Welcome back to another episode of Travel News for Nomads. I scour the news for stories of interest to lifestyle travelers, snowbirds, and those who love the great outdoors, so you don't have to. Do you know of a story that might be of interest? Please email it to me at robert.witham@gmail.com. Thank you to everyone that's already shared links and stories recently. Wildfire season continues with big news today out of California. The California gold rush town of Greenville has been largely destroyed after the Dixie Fire shifted directions last night. According to Cal Fire, the Dixie Fire, which is now 3 weeks old, grew to 322,502 acres overnight from Wednesday into Thursday. The fire was worsened by strong winds that also pushed it right into the town of Greenville, which is home to about 1,000 people. Early estimates are that approximately 75% of the town has been destroyed by fire. From the Sacramento Bee, Eva Gorman, who runs a shop called Josephina Fine Knits, said in an interview the town is completely gone. The town has been devastated and leveled. There's nothing left, almost nothing left of the town. Her own business was destroyed, and many of the historical buildings appear to have been gutted. Greenville, which was previously burned by a fire in 1881, was home to dozens of historic buildings. Earlier Wednesday, firefighters did not think that Greenville was threatened. Everything looked good, said Jake Cagle, Operations Section Chief for the Multi-Agency Command, but then it slopped over, he said. It got into Greenville. There have been no reported fatalities in Greenville, fortunately. According to CAL FIRE, 20,000 people have been evacuated in Plumas, Butte, Lassen, and Tehama counties. Lassen Volcanic National Park has temporarily closed as the Dixie Fire is active on the east side of the park. The cause for the Dixie Fire remains under investigation, though utility company PG&E Corp has already told state regulators that its equipment may be at fault. The Dixie Fire is the largest fire in California so far this year, and is the sixth largest in California history by acreage. The fire is 35% contained after growing 15% overnight. Shifting winds have made the fire difficult to control. And this from the New York Post. Stunning photos show a California fighter rescuing an American flag despite being surrounded by huge flames from the Dixie wildfire that razed much of a historic gold rush town overnight. The unidentified firefighter was snapped carefully loading the Stars and Stripes and a pole it was attached to from a burning home in Greenville late Wednesday, with a massive fireball filling the frame behind him. The patriotic rescue came as flames made their way down the street, wrote the photographer, Josh Edelson, who also snapped numerous other images of the wildfire, he said, ripped through and destroyed most of Greenville. And in an escape that would impress Houdini himself and many incarcerated prisoners, the story comes from Out There, Colorado. A bear cub known for being rescued after his paws were burned in a Sierra wildfire escaped from the center where he was recovering. Wildlife officials at Lake Tahoe asked for help finding the 6-month-old black bear, nicknamed Tamarack, after the fire that burned his paws. The bear escaped his enclosure and managed to tunnel under an electric fence to Lake Tahoe Wildlife Care in South Lake Tahoe, the center said in a statement on Tuesday. He is not in imminent danger and is not a threat, but we need to locate him as soon as possible, the center said. And as western wildfires continue to burn, smoke from the fires is impacting much of the U.S. Denver was reported to have the 6th worst air quality in the U.S. as of Monday, when it reached an air quality score of 124, due to a combination of wildfire smoke and city smog. This fire and smoke map from Air Now provides an idea of just how widespread the smoke pollution from the wildfires is as of Thursday morning. Don't forget, travelers, send me links or details for stories you think might be of interest. You can email those to me at robert.witham@gmail.com. And thank you to those who have already shared news stories and links. And also don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel, Meanderings, for short, relaxing videos featuring some of the best scenery I encounter during my travels. Thanks for joining me in this episode of Travel News for Nomads.